Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm Carbon Carl and I'm here to bring you another Doom guide. This time we are collecting all the runes. The rooms consist of 2 on each level, and it starts from level 4 or mission 4 all the way through to mission 9. We are on mission 4 right now and we're going to get going. I'm going to find the first one, which is really easy. No problem. So you'll come out the airlock. You'll come into this open area, can't go wrong, and obviously you got to jump over to the other side here, so we're just gonna leap right over there. And by the way, I have cleared the path along the way, so leap over to the next part and away we go. And as you go over this bridge, as you can see, we jump here. As you go over, you cannot miss this, so you probably will already have this. And there's your rune. Again, I've already got this rune, so it's all crumbled for me. So once you've done that, let's continue on to the second rune, which is not too far away. Just continue the mission now, all the way through, past this demonic area. Should be clear of enemies around here until we get outside. Then we wake up into this open area, clear it all out full of enemies, which I've already done, and then just make your way over to this fence. Simple. Follow it round, and you come to this area now where this blue shield is. You just want to head towards the blue shield, and you will come across a load of enemies here, and one of those hive things. I call them hives anyway. Clear the entire area, make sure it's all clear and easy. I mean, you can skip it if you like, but this just makes things easier. And you want to climb up these grey crates here, and leap up to the next location. Again, there'll be another hive here. I want to clear it all out and make life a bit easier. Once you've done that, just head for the door opposite where you climbed up. So that's where we climbed up. We're going straight ahead now. Just follow it round. The mission will direct you into there anyway, but don't bother with that. Just clear the enemies that pop up here and just follow it all the way around until you get into this big room here. Now, on the right side, you will see these yellow type machines. If you go to the back and climb up, you'll see our second room for mission number 4. Easy. That's the 2 runes for this mission. Let's move on to the next. Alright then, mission number 5. This is where we've got the 2 towers. Got to head across the pipeline, but before we do, obviously we have to start the mission at the beginning. Just work our way around this front bit. This is really easy to get. You need to get the boots to jump, just in case you don't know where that is. I'm going to take you here now. They're locked in there. So get the double jump boots. What you want to do now is head back up this way. Climb up to the next platform. So we came in that way. Just jump up to this platform on your left. Just follow it around to your left now, and you'll drop down into this room. You should find your rune right here, the first one, from mission number 5. As easy as that. That's where we come in. You can't exit out here, so it's all locked up. Right, so for the next one, we're going to have to continue right ahead in the mission now. We're going to have to go all along the pipeline into the other room. So what I suggest is just keep going now to the end of the mission, almost. That's the part where we have to get just past the drones. But I'm going to skip forward now anyway and do it all so you guys can see. So let's do it. Okay, so here we are. We are at the point where you have to make your way to the top of the tower, and you have to jump onto these platforms that usually fire electric going out of them, as you can see down there. Once you jump on top of these, you'll be heading into this door that you have to prise open. So continue through now, clear all the enemies in this room, and just make your way up to the top now. These steps, and you'll get one of those, I don't know what he's called, big monster come running down at you anyway. Kill him. You want to clear all the enemies in this section, and now This is where the second rune is for this mission. You want to jump across like you have to, and if you just peek outside and work your way around, you'll actually find the second rune. That's the second rune for mission number 5. It takes a while to get here, like if you didn't really want to go through the mission, but that's the only and quickest way to do it. So there you go. That's second rune on mission 5. Let's move on to mission 6. Alrighty, so mission 6, the first rune. Drop into this little area with the yellow door up above. Go down into the main arena here, grab your yellow key or yellow skull key, whatever it may be. Head through the yellow door and just continue the mission. Continue the mission all the way until you get the blue skull key, which again will send you back to this area. Now, once you've cleared this area for the second time, you will be able to use the blue skull in the blue door, but don't do it just yet. Just go to the back here, follow it up, and this time we're going up into that section there. Just jump onto this platform here and then straight across, and you will find your first rune in this room here. Now, if you don't do this straight after you grab the blue key and clear this area, this gate, wherever it may be, a gate comes down and locks you out and you can't get back in. So grab the yellow key, then grab the blue key and head straight here. Basically the second time you clear this arena. Now we can continue to find rune number 2. So let's progress through the blue door and we'll go from there. Okay, so into the blue door. What you want to do now is just follow it round. Obviously clear all the enemies as you go. We've got to go this way. We've got to make our way across the platforms. I'll just take you there anyway, just in case. Jump across the platforms, clear the enemies along the way. Make your way around now. And then, jump across these platforms. All the way to activate the skull on the other side, just here. Which will unlock this big gate here. Drop down. Go into this big main arena. Quite a familiar place. We're going to head for the opposite side, which is where the other rune is. Just follow it round to the left, obviously after you've cleared it all. Make your way up the steps on the left here where the grills are, with the flames coming out. You got that staircase there where the mission tells you to go, but we're going to take a left here and you will find rune number 2 crumbled in pieces on the floor. And that is rune number 2 for mission 6. Let's move on to mission 7. Okay, mission number 7. So on this one we start outside on some platforms. What you want to do is just follow the mission and jump into the train. Climb the platforms, jump into the train, and you'll reach your first airlock once you've activated some small terminal or something. And it'll basically bring you out. I'm sure it's up there anyway, if I can remember. So in that kind of direction anyway. You can't get back up there, so I can't show you. But you'll come out of the airlock and you'll start up there. You want to drop down onto these platforms into this area. And if you remember this area, this is where the blue shield used to be, just here, which is obviously no longer here. But clear this whole entire area and just let me see if I can give you some perspective here. There's a green door. There we go. There's a green door over there with a flashing light. Basically, you want to get to there. So let's head to there. This is for the first rune on mission number 7. Really easy. You can't miss this anyway. Only reason you can't see it now is because I've already got it. Here's the green door, so you stand outside the green flashing door, and if you look across onto the rock, there is your rune. Easy as that. That's the first rune on mission 7. Now I'm going to cut. Whoa, woohoo! Now I'm going to cut the mission here anyway. continue on because, let me show you. Let's go through here, press the airlock. Once we go through here, we can't get past, we can't come back through this door. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this door and we'll continue the second rune. Alright, so we're through the door. You want to clear this area. Get rid of all the enemies. Press the button to continue the mission. Now we'll make our way through this airlock. The other rune isn't too far away, there's a bit to do, but now you want to clear this outdoor area. There will be a few enemies all around here. Work your way up at the back steps here. Follow them to the top. Doobie doobie doo. And you will come to this small area where you will encounter a few enemies, and this door will be locked. It will open once you clear the enemies that are outside. You'll get some big ass enemies, so I suggest using your BFG if you've got it. Continue now through the green door once you've cleared it all anyway. And you'll make your way into this room. You'll make your way into this room where it's got all this electric shocking liquid floor, whatever you want to call it. And a hive. So clear the hive if you like, or whatever you want to do. And just make your way across now to the UAC door there, or the door with UAC above it, and go out. And the mission tells you to go right, I believe. Instead, take a left, and you will encounter a couple of enemies around this area pop up. I'm just gonna hover around the edge here, follow it all the way around to the left, and you will see the final rune, all crumbled up into pieces. Lovely. And pretty much this is where you start out. So this is the platforms you gotta get up. You then have to somehow leap across to that platform all the way across and jump in the train, and away you go with the mission. But that is the second rune location, and then you can progress with the mission if you haven't done it. So mission 7 rune completed. Let's move on to mission 8. Okay, mission number 8, I believe. Hope I've got that one right again. So this one's quite a long mission. It's going to be a bit awkward to run you all the way through this without boring the crap out of you. So, what you want to do is you want to make your way to Samuel's office, and you'll have a chat with him for a little bit. And you'll go down the lift or the elevator, and it'll bring you out to this airlock area, into your first sort of open area sort of thing. There's quite a few enemies to deal with here in one of those hives, so just quickly clear all that up. And then what you want to do is just activate this terminal over here. Like I say, this is part of the mission anyway, to lower that blue shield, as you can see. But as you'd notice, that door over there is just opened. So you want to head inside this second airlock. That's the mission direction we need to go, but we're going to go into this airlock right here. And this should be the location of our first rune. There we go. First rune of this mission. And also, thanks to someone pointing it out in one of my other guides, there's a cool turkey game. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. Awesome. That's the first rune. Now the second rune, it's quite some time away, so again we're gonna basically, you're gonna need the BFG. As soon as you've got the BFG, the room will be not far after that. I believe the next room after that, actually. So let's go ahead. We're going to complete the mission all the way up just past the BFG and go from there. So head to the BFG labs and do it. Okay, here we are. We have just grabbed the BFG in the BFG labs. I haven't cleared the path ahead. I'm just going to have... This is a good old test. Should reach this room. I think they're dead. Once you reach this room, You want to activate the terminal. If it lets me. Come on now. So you want to clear this room, activate the terminal. Doobie-doo. There we go, terminal activated, and then head into testing chamber number 1. Don't go ahead with a mission, just go into testing chamber number 1. And then as you go through, look to your left, and you'll see this little gap. Just go inside, try, and there you will find rune number 2 for mission number 8. Simple as that. This is also a secret, so... But yep, rune number 2 for mission 8, and you've got yourself that and an awesome BFG. Okay, so let's move on to the final mission. Mission number 9 and the final 2 runes. Alright, mission 9 and the last 2 runes to collect. Again, we've got to go through quite a lot of the mission to get both of these. But this is the first area you'll come to, the first big area. You'll either drop through that tunnel there, or you'll go through the lift with the dead body on the top, wherever he comes out. Once you've cleared this area, make your way through the green door. And just follow it up. You'll have to climb up this little bit into Sector 5. Just follow this all the way along now. Clear the enemies along the way. You'll come across your field drone. Just jump out. Follow it along. Keep going. Just make your way left now. Clearing up all the enemies along the way. Really simple. And then I think a body gets through out here or dives out or something. And this is where you want to stand still. Lazarus Research Division and this door. And if you look on the floor, there's this hatch that you can go through. Go ahead and smash that out. This is actually a secret, but the rune is further on. So jump into the hole, crouch down, and climb out into this room. You'll see the first rune of mission 9. It's as easy as that. Quite a few who's he looking at, sir? Yeah, so anyway, that's rune number 1 for mission number 9. And then basically we just continue the mission now all the way pretty much till not far from the end. I'm not too sure how far away from the end it actually is, but it's quite some time away. So I'm just going to head through here just to show you guys. Follow it all the way around. Doobie doobie doo. And we're going to go in this hatch and once again clear this room. Clear it of all enemies and we'll progress to the next rune from here on. Alrighty, so on to the final rune, which is basically continue the mission from the previous rune until you get past a load screen, another load screen. You'll still be on the same mission, so don't worry about that. You'll eventually come to this room, or you'll bypass this room at first, and you'll activate some terminals and fight a few enemies, and it will eventually unlock this staircase. What you want to do is go down, 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 follow it all the way around. Come to this room. We're going to go straight on through, clear the enemies along the way. You'll come to this room, which is just full of a lot of blood, you might say. So activate the elevator. I'm going to stand on top of it. There is a secret inside there, or two. If you look over there, there's a lever for the secret room, which is below us. But continue up the lift, elevator, whatever you want to call it, and then continue on. You will then drop down into this next area through the door, and you want to take a right. I think the left is a dead end anyway. Continue all the way around now. Almost there. pretty much towards the end of the mission as well, unfortunately. And just follow it all the way through till you get to the room with the terminal. Basically, you'll get to this room and these doors will be red, and you'll have to activate the terminal here, so go ahead and activate that. And then just take a right through either door, it doesn't really matter. And then take a right again. We want to go on the right side over here. And if you look to your left, we've got a little hatch just there. We're actually going to jump into that. This is another secret area, but it just happens to be where the rune is as well. Drop down, face the opposite way. And there you go. There is the final rune. The final mission number 9, and that is all runes completed. So there you go, boys and girls. All runes, all locations. Hopefully that's helped you out. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me on these guides. I appreciate it. Drop your likes and subscribe if you're actually enjoying any of these videos. It would be awesome if you could do that. Otherwise, just leave comments and any feedback, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hopefully I'll keep kicking out some of these guides for you guys. So again, thanks for watching, do appreciate it. I will see you guys for more action later on. Peace out, guys.